today what we're gonna do is we're gonna restructure a project that I've been working on that's called AI Bestie. And my initial vision of the AI Bestie was to have it was basically an AI that has two personalities, and one personality is a friendly personality or a best friend personality, and the other one was what I called some kind of called an informational sentient or something like that. That part was designed to replace my Perplexity subscriptions and ChatGPT Pro. So our tasks for today is the first thing that we're gonna do is develop the system prompt, which is a prompt that I would like to call the self prompt. We're gonna see it in detail. And then secondly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna restructure our AI Bestie project that we've been working on lately. And the third is after we restructure the nodes and the graph, what we're going to do is we're going to test our app if our app is working properly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to improve our system prompt of the self V. And then finally, if we have a time, which I don't think I'm going to have time after that, it's to implement some kind of a short-term memory persistence, which is basically connect our state fields into SQLite. So let's get it. The first thing is develop system prompt with the last turns as a context. So what we're gonna do is let me just develop one thing, and in here I've already created this file that's called vself. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is, vself. So let's just get into it. I've already written down so many other stuff, but I want to start as simple as possible. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to say I don't know what digital being it's gonna add to, or how the word digital being it's gonna affect the output of our prompt, but for now I just need it to be there. It's gonna make sense in the future. And then this, because one of the things our digital being will have is basically to emulate empathy and of course social skills. So let's just add that, and super intelligence. think I'm gonna be working on the mission more, but yes. Now the thing is, the mission I've written down, it's a mission for, let me show you, a mission for some kind of a companionship, emotional companionship. But this thing is going to be more than emotional companionship. It's going to be it's gonna move and it's gonna be best friend plus mentor plus a teacher, if that makes sense. So I think this mission, I'm gonna have to look for a broader mission. So what I'm gonna do is, let me just get the mission. that I've been on mute all this time. The most recent message, and then this one is a list of the last 10 turns in the conversation, user profile, then session summary. I think we're not going to be using this for now. Let's just stay safe. I think we're good for now. So what we're gonna do is, I forgot that we're gonna be passing perception data in here. The perception data, and so now what I'm going to do is we have a folder that's called LLMs. Inside that folder, this is where we're executing the prompts that we have inside the prompt folder. So let's do it. I think we're done with this. No. Bam. Doing this. So we want to be start, persist. We're gonna be explaining what persist is, and v self, and then finally and let's look at what it's done. So let's just check. It used, I don't even want it to use this one. Maybe use lava 70, but we'll see. Get system prompt and then a reply get system blah 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 blah. Okay, it's okay. is good. And this one, the self-reply. This one, no, these are the, so it's getting the last user, just can't go. So the last 10, it's also getting the last 10. It's also getting the perception data, and then it's also getting the context, runtime context again. So the runtime context, are we saving the runtime context? I don't know. Just say okay. Ask it. Where are we initializing the runtime context? Now, runtime context, I don't know what else. We're initializing it in here, in the perception, okay. Okay. Even though we're initializing it every time, it's okay. My bad. I'm going to be deleting all of that. Bam, conversation. Got the conversation in here. User profile, just say, explaining. Wait, they, them. I don't even need this. I don't even need this. For now, I'm not gonna need all of that actually. The perception result is. Now let's get into the building graph. So the self-reply, and then narration, and then we're adding the finally this one. One thing is I'm gonna need to store the message after this. That's okay. Let me go to build. Delete the stuff. So start. Now, so we got start, persist, perceive, the self, and then it's the set entry will be start, and then up from start to persist, and then from persist to perceive, and then from perceive to be self, and then done. I hope I didn't leak anything inside this one, inside the nodes. Now let's run our application. So first, what I'm gonna do is I want ngrok. Oh my god, I always do this, by the way. Ngrok 8001. This is gonna give me. Whew. Yeah, I should not be showing you this. I will be restarting showing the think. I've never seen this before. The user say, hi there, let me check the context. The display name is small, so I should use that. The effect is neutral, so I need to keep the response friendly and not too emotional. Since it's a chit-chat intent, I should respond in a way that invites further conversation, maybe add an emoji to keep casual. Let me show her, acknowledge them tomorrow, and ask how they're doing. Okay. Is it because we've added I think it's comes with the LLM model QAM, maybe. Because the language model QAM is including chain of thoughts reasoning exactly. In the final output reason, the block is described by where the model processes the request. So the prompt is, okay, so I see the problem. The problem is including. Now, of course, it's going to add, I will add output format section. This will instruct the model. But it's good that the model is having some kind of an internal dialogue that it's reasoning, right? I kind of like it. So it added think step by step first, think block, and think block a reasonable reason, formula to apply. After think block, write upon example think, but then it's gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna need to change some other stuff. everything is working fine. Let's just say everything is okay. I've been streaming. Let me just be honest, bro. Okay, it's okay, and it's also faster than I thought. Now, what we're gonna do is let's go to Smith and monitor a few things. So task 2 is also done. We restructured our whole progress. So now what we're going to do is we're going to improve system prompt. Then I'm going to be going to sleep. Hopefully tomorrow I might do another stream. But for now, that's it. So let me show you a few stuff. So I don't know what to tell you. So this is the latest message, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna check a few stuff first. Oh, this one's using, so this one's using now we wanna check this. So the input is this one. I think what if we're gonna see this. Runtime context, it's not actually passing runtime context. I don't know why. That's number one. Channel is text is okay. Text, I don't know. You tell me. So it's remembering our last conversation and gives human. Everything is okay. And then I said this. It's great. This and set the display, and we could actually get Discord. So the perception data is passing okay. Socialize entities, initialize grammatically easier seizure with social interaction. So perception is working pretty fine. But why the only thing that we're not seeing being passed is the runtime context. We're not gonna see. What time is it now? I don't know if it's gonna know. Yeah, I'm in London, so it's 2:20. It's saying 1:20. I don't know which time zone is it using. So let's just say this is what it is being passed. Why runtime context is empty. Oh my god, no, shit. Not you, no. Scene stuff. Why is the runtime context empty? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure chat and help if I can. For now. Context. Let's just say current time. According to the time zone specified and date and day. So I want it to be more context aware. We could ask the time, or if we could ask what day are we to know. Now let's just say I wanted to clean it up and put these, because each user will have their own time zone. Yep. The reason I'm doing all of this is for the AI to be, as I was saying before, self-aware, or to know its environment. And so runtime, bam, I'm not gonna make this now. Now let's just say, what time is it now? It's 2:28 a.m. London. Nice. Now, as you can see, our AI is more of a environment aware. So let's just say, what else are we asking? Yes. Which platform are we using to text now? We're using Telegram right now. Nice. Now this is perfect. This is an awesome job. Good job for me and for you. I don't think nobody's watching, but I'm still enjoying it. So Now everything else is fine. Now we're gonna try it to the we're gonna try it to the we're gonna make it let's just try the emotional intelligence. It's been so hard today. That sounds really tough. What's been going on today that's making it so hard? Let's just make it I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's just say anything else you can do. Like what I said, um, so far I'm kind of liking it. Let me remove the style doubts and see the effect that it's gonna have. Been thinking about our conversation for a minute. You're wondering if I remember what you told me before your last two texts. Before that. I'm trying to, can you give me a hint about what we're talking about before your last two texts? Someone I know. Yes, so it's not remembering my last few turns. I don't know why. Interesting. You click on this one and you click on this one. As you can see, I can listen to. You are thinking about conversation. I remember now. Before that, I'm trying to even respond someone I know. Someone I know, and then blah blah blah. Can you give me more? So is this the last? This is not the last 10, but I'm thinking that every time that we start a message, it's restarting. So let's just not store everything, because every time that I save the message, I think that is when it's restarting. So nice, it's remembering, but the reason is it's not remembering my talk. Let's just ask it some kind of informational query, right? So it's kind of restarted everything. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna be improving memory next time, but for now, I think that is pretty much it. We're gonna do one thing. Let me try this. Which is actually my favorite. Okay, as you can see, Kiwi has a little bit of jokes. Now, this is the best thing about the AI being self-aware. He already knows that it's already at late night, so it is actually cool. How do you know it's late night? Nice. Now you can see the difference. The Kimi K2, it's a bit more human, right? This one for now. What else? this the last 10? So you got 1, 2, 1. I think this is going to be 10, but we're going to be improving the memory. So definitely going to be improving the memory. So prompt is ready. What else do we want to add in the prompt? That's pretty much it, I think. Do we want to improve something else? That is pretty much it, I think, for now. Let me say goodbye to it. We're going to be improving this in the future. It's going to be more magic, right? So we've improved the system prompt. Now the last thing is we're going to be storing these in a database that we have, and we're going to be reloading it every time the user starts a new session. So we're going to have different mechanisms where we want to summarize, we want to manage the sessions, by the way, and we want to start a new session every time the user starts a new chat, or it's been maybe a day. And we're also going to want to summarize the previous session. We're also going to summarize messages before our last 15 turns. We're also want to summarize messages by day. This is all of it will contribute to being for V to have a long-term memory. We also want to store messages, store perception data, store session, and of course user. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'll see you next time. Peace.